Okay, here we have something written by someone named Lucy, who claims to be a neuroscientist and a spiritual person. I cannot verify the neuroscientist part, but it was an interesting write up. I took the text and put it into this editor because the web page it was on was just too distracting with ads and things. So, anyway, I'm going to read this. 3 psychological tricks to effortlessly manifest whatever you want. This person's name is Lucy. This was written recently. As a neuroscientist and a spiritual person, I am passionate about the overlap between the two and helping others manifest their dream life. You can have it all, the beautiful, the intriguing, and the surreal. 1. Adopt the trickster archetype. 95% of people move through life in a stoic and compromised way, exuding the same dull wavelength of energy and never manifesting magic. We are wired to focus on obstacles and to play it safe. The human brain has evolved to protect us and keep us alive in this mortal realm. However, those same neural mechanisms have us fearing the unknown, adhering to meaningless social rules, and living in an autopilot state. If you master playing the role of the trickster, however, I wholeheartedly promise that your reality will transform into an expansive playground that you will effortlessly attract people and opportunities that thrill you. One of the infamous Jungian archetypes, the trickster, is exempt from many of the laws of nature, slipping through life fluidly and with a smirk. The most effective way to embody this yourself is to remain cognizant that life is a mere game. Just as you can level up on all modalities in a video game, health, wealth, love, you can quite literally expand yourself in whichever direction you desire in this reality. The default human state is to drift through life asleep while allowing negative thoughts to snowball. Such a mentality may have you considered logical in our society, but will never align you with magic. You, in contrast, are tremendously blessed to have stumbled upon information about the laws that underpin the 3D illusion that we consider reality. Use this to your advantage. When we really desire something, our brains bombard us with illusory obstacles. Reject these and realize that A, there is enough of everything to go around, and B, we all have different goals. Everyone can manifest their dream job, soulmate, friendships, pets, and home, and should be urged to. We need more people who have expanded into the most exquisite and satisfied forms of themselves. Never slip back into a scarcity-based mindset. Your friends finding their twin flames will, in actual fact, facilitate you meeting yours. If your brother becomes rich, this will open doors for you rather than detrimentally affecting your chances. People are mere actors in the play that is your life. Picture them ready and waiting to synchronize their behavior to the beliefs that you hold in your head. If you expect them to be warm, interesting, and generous, they will act in this way. If you anticipate unfriendly stares or rivalry dynamics at work, these outcomes will also come to pass. Strive to be lucid and playful, aware of the fact that you are yourself a fragment of the source. Others are too, but very few possess the emotional intelligence and receptivity that you do, so you will be resistant to tune that you that you do so will be resistant to tune into their powers. Sorry about that. The upshot. If you have passed through life up until this point believing that you are obliged to perform a fixed societal role, work for the same company, and endure the same painful small talk on a daily basis, now is the time to approach reality in a novel way. Through changing your inner world, the energy that you radiate will be so different that it will be impossible for you to not become a magnet for stimulating, wild, and beautiful things. Everyone is you pushed out. What if I told you that you can control anyone's opinion of and behavior towards you just by holding the desired image of them in your head? Based on Neville Goddard's famous teachings, this fascinating concept has transformed my professional, societal, and romantic life. Successfully putting this into practice relies on the understanding of one core principle. You are always the active creator of your interactions and bonds with people, rather than a passive experiencer of social situations. In less whimsical terms, people act a certain way towards you, whether warming to you instantly, surprising you with spontaneous invites, or belittling you because you believe that they will do so. I can almost see you reeling in shock, wondering how anyone, let alone a neuroscientist, could preach something so logically unsound. However, humans have A, extremely malleable subconscious minds, and B, a strong tendency to mirror energy and behavior. This model and behavioral neuroscience are complementary models of this reality rather than being mutually exclusive. I too grew up convinced that certain people naturally fit into our lives and that others are destined to be walking nightmares for us. Since experiencing incredibly surreal and unwavering success from this EIYPO, everyone you pushed out, however, I've altered my stance towards the world, realizing that I am actively eliciting all interpersonal dynamics that I am affected by. Consider the different facts that you tell yourself about people, generally or about specific individuals. This may look something like, my boss thinks that I don't work hard enough, which is unfair. I love the French language, but I get laughed at when I try to speak it. French people are so rude. My connection with my best friend never fades, even after months of not talking. When you most likely think that such beliefs are mere derivations from your past experiences, they are actually negative affirmations that have created those experiences. EIYPO never stops working and has dictated every single human bond that you have formed up until this day. Why not take hold of the reins and produce positive, stimulating, and hilarious results rather than allowing yourself to run on default and attract social outcomes that mirror your insecurities and unhealed wounds? Experiment a little. See how stable and soft friendship can turn awkward and stilted when you start to engage with some negative thoughts about that person. Hold a scene in your head of yourself being applauded at work and the most popular person in the office, and watch it come to pass in real life. Nothing is out of your reach. The girl who doesn't seem to like you in your social circle will invite you out for dinner within a month if you adhere to the image of you two getting close. You are God. Realize that anyone is replaceable. We are all familiar with the concept that one cannot rely heavily on another person for their own happiness. Some equate this with nihilism, advising against building a world in a human who could easily leave you, while others find peace in seeing life as a river and attaching to nothing. However, many of these angles fail to address the real and far less harrowing reason as to why you need not fear losing connections or having anyone on a pedestal. The truth is that your external 3D reality is a mere computer printout of your inner world. Whatever beliefs you hold about yourself, your skills, your personality, and life itself will be reflected in the things that you attract, and B, manage to keep in your life. You have probably heard the law of attraction gurus preaching that you cannot have anything that does not align with your beliefs. And while this may sound uncomfortably metaphysical, it is totally tenable with regards to neuroscience and quantum physics. If you do not watch your mental diet with scrutiny, you will attract toxic relationships, money struggles, and compromised existence because the brain tends to swerve us towards self-doubt and a scarcity mindset. However, the upside is as follows. Once you learn that your assumptions directly create your reality, you become the self-realized operant power of your own life. It dawns on you that you can be best friends with anyone you come across, date anyone who sparkles to you, and tangentially keep people in your life for as long as you wish. Since you bring yourself and your set of beliefs everywhere that you go, you will effortlessly fill your life with people that align with your true self regardless of where you are living. So I thought that was interesting, and it goes along with a lot of this stuff, and it was written very well. It was written very well, very structured, and I thought that would be useful. So hopefully it's useful for someone out there. Please like and subscribe, and please check out the other videos. See you later.